Hey guys, it's Sarah and it's Booklist Thursday. This is a video series that I started with my friend Lisa and my friend Lindsay. Lisa is over at Books and Smiles and Lindsay is at Lindsay's Little Library. I will leave them both linked down below. Make sure you go and check out their channels and see what they have going for this list today as well. Every Thursday we are bringing you a fun little list about some sort of topic of revolving books that we want to talk about. And this week is very interesting because we're getting you guys involved. We have each picked 5 books on our TBR, 5 books that we own, 5 books we're really excited to read, 5 books that are kind of on our radar coming up here in the next few months. And we are going to show you what they are, and we are going to let you pick one of those books for us to read. Now, these are all going to be different books, so we don't have the same list. I'm going to pick 5 of my personal books. Lisa has her 5 books, Lindsay has her 5 books. We don't know what each other's picking, and we want you guys to pick for all 3 of us. So on my personal video, we're gonna have you guys vote, and then Lisa's gonna have her own vote, and Lindsay's gonna have her own vote, so that type of thing. So we'll all be reading different books, I'm sure. But we just thought it'd be fun to get you guys involved and let you pick what we're gonna read next. So I'm going to show you the 5 books, and the way that you can vote is just leave a comment down below with the book title that you want me to read next, and I'm going to close the voting on Sunday. So this is going up on Thursday. I'm going to close the voting on Sunday, give you guys 4 days to vote, and then I will add whichever one has the most votes onto my TBR for May, and then I will include that in my May wrap-up. So for mine, I wanted to go back to the books that I've either picked out from my TBR jar for the year or books that I have picked from my haul revisits that I'm picking out for the year as well. So these are all on my yearly TBR already because I personally picked them. I just haven't gotten to these ones yet. So I want to make a little bit of a bigger dent in that. I don't feel like I've read enough of those so far, especially being that it's already May. So I will going to show you the 5 that I picked from both of those lists, and then I want you to pick which one for me to read. All right, so the first one I have here is Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. I actually wanted to read this for a book buddy-a-thon, but I didn't end up getting to it. I just didn't have enough time, which is so silly because it's so short. But this one is a literary fiction that follows a Chinese-American family, and I believe they're dealing with the death of someone in their family, and they're not handling it very well. I've heard amazing things, and I picked this one out of my TBR jar. The next one is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Again, another pretty short one, but this one I picked for one of my unhauls for the month. And this one is a post-apocalyptic that follows a theater troupe that is trying to not only survive the post-apocalyptic surroundings that they're dealing with, but they are trying to, I think, help people through their theater talents and kind of do that thing. I'm probably completely off. That's what I'm understanding about this book, but I've heard amazing things. And not only did I pick this out for one of my unhauls, but this is also on my 5-star predictions list for Booklist Thursday. So there is that. The next one is another one that I picked off of my haul revisit, and that is The Nest by Cynthia D. Sweeney. And this is a family drama, I believe, and that's all I really know. But I've heard pretty good things. I've heard really good things and then like okay things. So nothing really bad though. And I'm definitely interested in it. This was really a big time cover buy for me because I love the mint and the gold together. That's kind of one of my favorite combinations. So it's really, really beautiful. But yeah, so this one. And this next one that I picked out is a TBR jar pick, and this is a nonfiction, and that is Columbine by Dave Cullen. I've heard amazing things about this book. I heard that it is incredibly well researched and presented really well. This follows the Columbine shootings that happened in 1999, where 2 teenage boys walked into their school and they shot and killed a lot of people. This was kind of the first really nationally televised school shooting. And so it's a little, like the timing of it when I picked it out was a little crazy because we were still dealing with the immediate after effects of what happened in Parkland, Florida, when there was a school shooting there. So it was just kind of like, ooh, but I've had this for a very long time. I've had this book on my shelves for, I think, more than 5 years. So I definitely want to read it. It's very, it's a topic that I think is very relevant and very, important to read about. So I would like to read this one for sure. And yeah, I picked it out of my TBR jar. And this last one is one that I picked out of my TBR jar the first time I did it, and I got a little scared. This is probably the most intimidating one in my pile, but it's still one that I really, really want to read. I just haven't gotten to it yet, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This is a chunker. This is a big one. I have heard that it goes fast though when you do read it, but yeah, so oh, this one, I'm not gonna lie, guys, like the timing would probably be really bad for this one because in the middle of May, I'm like, we're starting to move and do all this stuff and it's gonna be a little bit crazy. I still want to read it, so I didn't want to disclude it because of that. So, but yeah, this is also like one of my favorite covers of all time. Oh, this, it's a moth, I think, and that has a big thing to do in the book from what I've heard, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this one. All right, guys, these are the books that I would like you to pick from to tell me what to read next. So again, just leave me a comment down below, put down one book title, just one, please. If you put more than one, I'm gonna pick whichever one you write first. So yeah, just pick one for me and I will close the voting on Sunday, and then whichever book wins, I will add that to my TBR for May and I will read it in May, and I will have it in my wrap up. Hopefully my wrap up in May is going to be a little non-existent because we are going to be moving at the end of May. So it's going to be, I'm either going to have it up really, really early, or I'm going to have it'll probably be like a what I read while we were moving type of thing that I'm going to do when we are moved and settled and I can start filming again. So yeah, well, I don't know if it'll be exactly at the end of May, but you can definitely follow me on Goodreads and that will show you real time on what I'm reading. So if you want like an earlier wrap up of what I thought of the book and which one I ended up reading, then definitely follow me on Goodreads. My link is down below. And that's it. So leave me a comment, let me know. I'm a little nervous. I'm letting go of power here, which is hard, but I trust you guys. You guys have never given me bad recommendations. All right, that is it. And make sure you go and check out Lisa and Lindsay's videos for today as well and see what they want you guys to pick, and make sure you go vote over there. I'm going to be voting too, so that'll be fun. All right, I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.